This is LAN trainer made by Anshuman Tech Private Limited. Now see the basic tabletop structure of LAN trainer. The LAN trainer consisting of 4x2 rack. This is your 4x2 rack. Upper section rack. It consists of embedded web server. 4 embedded web server. You also called node. This is node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. It consisting two parts, motherboard and the backside is ECU side like CPU. On motherboard we have provided to you 20 MHz crystals, one reset button, D-type 9 to 9 connector and the display. Okay, so this is your Ethernet module. So by using this Ethernet module we have to connect to straight cable to Ethernet switch, so that all this node 1 to 4 we have to connect in LAN by using this Ethernet switch. Nowadays Ethernet switch is used in LAN technology, and this each node is used 89C668 IC. It is a microcontroller IC. So by using this IC we perform the LAN trainer. So if you can also see or observe the 89C668 IC. See, this is the back section of the LAN trainer. By using this acrylic we see our embedded or our microcontroller. It is a 89C668 IC. These are your power supply. Each power supply node goes to this adapter, and by this adapter we connect to the main power supply. Okay, now come. Now the lower section we have to give the power supply for each node. These are the power supplies for each node. Node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. Okay. So and this is a serial mux cum router panel. Okay. This is the serial mux cum router panel which is provided to connect each node of Ethernet LAN to PC COM port, so that we can perform various experiments by giving ASCII command over hyperterminal working as a console IO and check its response. This router panel routing control logic and RS232 to RS485 converter. Switch S1, this is the switch S1, is used for select of various network like position 1 to 4. By using this switch we have to select the particular node, node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. Ethernet based LAN, where you can connect each node to PC through RS232 by giving various commands to each node. Position 5 of S1 is used for token ring network, and position 6 of S1 is used for token bus network. But in this LAN trainer we are used only for 1 to 4, not use 5 and 6. So for here we use only this switch for 1 to 4, and here in the serial mux cum router panel there have 5 D-type 9 connectors. This one goes to node 1 by using this serial cable. For node 2, node 3 and node 4. This side goes to PC or your laptop. Okay, so means each node is consisting one serial cable, one straight cable and power supply, and this is the network Ethernet switch. So each node straight cable or each node Ethernet module cable goes to this Ethernet switch. So by using this Ethernet switch, we have to connect all node in LAN, always one PC. So why we need one PC? The one PC acts as a server. Also, it acts as a console I/O for select the node using hyperterminal utility. Second, it acts as a user sending queries to web server to view webs or to fill inquiry form. For third is used to monitor data traffic on LAN cable using specialized network monitoring software. Okay, so now first we switch on all these nodes and we perform the practicals and see the protocols. So by using this LAN trainer, we perform or see the protocols like TCP protocol, then ICMP, ARP, UDP, HTTP, SMTP, FTP, Telnet, DNS, IP aliasing, IP ban, error generation using ARP, error generation using UDP. So first we go through the manual. In this trainer we have supplied to you one manual, one software CD. So you have to refer or you have to go through the manual. In manual we have to give the information about the LAN trainer, their hardware, and how to operate or how to perform all these protocol one by one. Okay, so in chapter number 3 we have to give the working with TCP or IP. So here we study the protocol used in TCP and IP mode, how to give the IP of each node. Okay, so first of all we switch on the all nodes. Okay, when you switch on the all nodes, we first give the IP address of each node. So for that we require the hyperterminal on your laptop or your PC. So you have to connect this serial cable through USB, serial to USB connector. If you don't have a serial port, you can also use USB to serial connector. Then open the hyperterminal. Give some name of the file. Open. Select the COM port. Bit per second is working on 19200. Data bit 8, parity none. Stop bit 2. Flow control none. Okay. Now first we give the IP address on node 1. For node 1 you have to select the S1 switch on first position, and then be ensure that the switch S1 on motherboard, or this is the node 1, is on left hand side, and also this switch is used as a display enable or disable. So we want to enable this display, because when we enable the display we see the IP address. So make sure all nodes these both switch on left hand side. Then press reset button. When you have to press reset button in hyperterminal, you have to see there is a choose the trainer type. Which trainer type you are using, you have to choose that trainer type by pressing that code. So for the LAN trainer, you have to press L. If you have to purchasing the token ring trainer, you press T. Here we have to see the LAN trainer, so we press L. When we have to press L, it shows all the press keys and their working. If I press A, it set IP address of LAN trainer. So we have to want to give the IP address to that particular node. For that we want to press A. When you have to press here L, it shows this display on your PC or laptop. Similarly, it comes on your node display. See, it shows you embedded web server IP address. This is by default, this is the IP address it shows to you, or it display on the display of the node 192.168.0.78. Now we want to give our IP address. So for how to give the IP address, so press A. When you press A, it asks me enter the IP address. So first we enter the IP address 192.168. One nine two 168.0.11. Okay, see, I enter the IP address is 192.168.0.11. This is my IP address of node 1. See, first it shows to you 78. Now I have select 11. This is the IP address of node 1. For node 2, you have to select this switch S1 in second position, and same you have to see these positions of the switches and press reset button. Same it shows to you on hyperterminal. Similarly, respect to nodes, you have to select all the IP address. First I have select the IP address for each node. The same procedure, press L, then press A, give the IP address. I have given the second number so that it is easy to user or me to remember the IP address of each node. So 11, 12, 13, 14 respectively I give the IP address. For the selection of third node, select the switch on third position, see the switch position and press reset button. Similarly, I give the IP address. This is the first step. When you switch on the power supply of the LAN trainer, you have to give the IP address of each node. Similarly, you can see on the Ethernet series, when I give the IP address, it shows me the connections of the 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes. So particularly we have to give here the all nodes have the IP address. When you have to give the IP address, the next step is we want to give the IP address of PC. So we want to first change the IP address of the PC. So how to change the IP address of PC? The procedure is given on page number 3-6. Okay. So first set the IP address of PC. On my network places, click on right. Then goes to the properties. This is our local area network connections. Go to the properties. Here you have to select the IP and give here 192.168.0.77. Okay. Okay. Count. Ani आहे बघ. हे नाही. डिव्हाइसने खालचं ते काढून टाक. येऊ का? त्याचं सगळं IP काढून टाक. फाईल घ्यायची होती मला. Here we have to select the IP address of the PC. So this is the first step. First we have to give the node IP address, then give to your PC or laptop IP address. The second thing is ping command. How to ping means now we have to select the all these are the node in LAN and we want to see it is really in LAN or not. So for that we have to use the ping command. For the ping command, once you have to give, and this more important thing is once you have to give the IP address of each node, don't use the switch S1 position change. Okay, because we don't need the change of the switch S1. So first we want to give the iPad. We check the ping of each node and it is really connected with the PC or not. We see by using the ping command. For the ping command, go to in start. Click on the run. Here you have to press CMD. Then OK. It goes on DOS command. Here we want to ping the node 1 first. So write down the ping in small letter space, then give the IP address of the node 1 192.168.0.11 and press enter. See, it not in connect with the PC. So we want to give the IP address once again because it shows me request timeout. Okay, if it is in ping, it gives some data to receive and transmit. So first, once again, if it shows to you the request timeout, you have to give the once again the IP address of each node. Okay. We are giving IP address of each node by the procedure is followed in manual chapter number 3, it is a 3.1, setting up IP address of each node. So by following the procedure, first we have to give the IP address of each node, and after that we are giving the IP address, we want to ping all this command. So how to ping, it is given in 3.2 ICMP. ICMP means Internet Control Message Protocol. So first on PC, go in start, here it is a run. See, here we have to give the CMD because we want to in DOS command. In DOS command we use the ping command. Now we want to ping all the nodes, so one by one we have to see. So give the command is ping space IP address 192.168.0.11. This is the IP address of node 1. When you have to give the IP address, then press enter. See, it is a communication with the PC. That's why it is shows to you the reply from the IP address node and the PC communication. So when it shows to you, it means it is in communication with the PC and node. Similarly, we check one by each node. For the node 2, our IP address is 12. For node 3, 13, and node 4 is a 14. Now our LAN trainer is in communication with the, means all node is in LAN with the PC. We have to check first by using the ping command. Then after ping, it is a communication with PC, so we have to perform the next all the protocols. So we have to see the some important protocols here, like the HTTP, FTP, SMTP. So first we have to check hypertext transfer protocol. In hypertext transfer protocol, we have to refer the manual page number 3-19, chapter 3.5. For the HTTP protocols, we are going to Internet Explorer, OpenNet Internet Explorer. See, this is our Internet Explorer. So there is nothing, any internet connection, so it shows to you cannot page cannot display. But here we don't require the internet because it is inbuilt. There is something. We write the program in 89668. So for this LAN trainer we don't require internet. This is the main benefit. Here we want to give the IP address of each node and send some data through this net. I write my first node 168.0.11. This is the IP address of node 1. See, it is communication with the node 1, so it is ready for give the text and send, and see this text is received on each node. So if I write here some name or any display the message, it's sent to that node. Anshuman take I have written the message Anshuman Tech Private Limited. When I click here OK, see, it shows to you on node 1. Here the message is display Anshuman Tech Private Limited. Similarly, we can send in any node. If I select the node 2, just I want to change my last IP address and press enter, and here you can write down any message, welcome. See, in node 2 it shows the message display on welcome. This is the HTTP protocols. You can also observe the HTTP protocol in Wireshark. So for Wireshark, see the Wireshark software. What is the Wireshark and why we are using the Wireshark software? Actually, Wireshark is one of those programs that many network messengers would love to be able to use. Means a network analyzer decodes the data from packets of common protocol and displays them in human readable form. So Wireshark is a network protocol analyzer, and Wireshark is a software tools that tell us how the data travels from one PC to another across the world wide web. Wireshark display actual byte on PC. Wireshark, it is a freeware software. You can also download from www.wireshark.org website, and it is really useful because it is useful for the troubleshoot network problems, then examine security problems, debug protocol implementations, learn network protocol internals. See, when you open the Wireshark, first we have to supply this software with this LAN trainer, the Wireshark and WinCap. So first you have to install WinCap and then Wireshark software. After installing the Wireshark software, it comes on your desktops or in quick launch. Open the Wireshark. Here it is options. You can see also here the interface. The device's interface is our. Then press you start. You can also observe here number, time, source, means it shows the IP address of the source, destinations, then which protocol and their informations. If you run these protocols, see, it shows me the information about the HTTP protocol. See, this is the source destination 192.168.0.14, means node 4, and this is the PCI address, PCI IP address. This is the HTTP protocols. The next protocol is SMPT. SMTP protocol means simple mail transfer protocols. Okay, when we have to send the mail to each other, it gives the reply and see the communication between the mailing and all these things. So SMTP protocol is given on page number 3-25. Chapter is 3.6. For the SMTP protocols, first we open the Wireshark, then go to the command. Here you write down the telnet in small letter and give any IP address of any node. See, it shows to you 220 smtplan.com SMTP service ready. So we just follow the manual. Write down here the message, hello space at Yahoo hello yahoo.com. 250 smtplan.com says hellos. Then enter mail from ABC at yahoo.com. The sender OK means mail sent from ABC at yahoo.com. It is received RCPT to XYZ at yahoo.com. Here the message is received, then give data, send any message, quit, see, closing connection and connection to host lost. This is also given in manual, so follow this procedure. And you can also observe the go in Wireshark and click on stop and see. If you are going Wireshark, stop, see Here you have to observe the SMTP protocols. This is the SMTP protocol. Means by using the Wireshark, we have to get the information which protocol is using, or in which destination or which source. All the information and their timing, everything is given on, and we can observe, and it is readable, and it is, we can also save this in any file. So for that purpose, Wireshark is very important role. Same, the next protocol is file transfer protocol. It is called as the FTP. It is given in page number 3-29. The chapter number is 3.7, file transfer protocol. Similarly, we first clear this in Wireshark. You close all the previous. File transfer protocol is a standard protocol, standard internet protocol. Open the Wireshark for the FTP protocols. Go to capture, start. So first we have to select the interface. Then open the Internet Explorer. Here you have to type the FTP. See, this is the FTP. When you use that address, it goes to hello embedded world. This is the ftp.html file stored on embedded web server. It means communication with the node 3. You can also observe here. First you have to stop and see. FTP protocol you can observe on also. Can also the FTP protocol in Wireshark. See, it shows to you, and the conclusion also is given here. here it shows you protocol FTP, information, destination, source. When you first time install the Wireshark software, you follow the procedure. Appendix A, same when you first time install the or check the settings of the SMTP protocols and FTP protocols. Please follow the procedure of the manual. This is for the SMTP. This one you have to follow the FTP protocols. You observe when your LAN tunnel is communication with the PC, here it shows to you local area network connections. So it is main important. If it not shows to you, it means your LAN is not connected with the PC. So first, when you have to install the first time, then you have to check and go to the network connections. It shows to you your connections. So thank you. This is the LAN trainer demonstration.